Morning. Wow. So this is a video I've been trying to make for a while actually, but never had a great excuse. And now my sinuses are where they're at, a day in the life of CF, or at least a morning in the life of CF. I have all my setup here just to show you what it looks like. We got the Pulmozyme, which I've almost finished, actually pretty much finished, through a side stream nebulizer, which is used by this apparently blue on camera. I have no idea why. This is solid forest green. It even says go green with a picture of a tree on it right here. I can't get it close enough to the camera. Oh, I can get the camera close enough to it though. That doesn't matter. The point is that thing is solid green and it looks really funny that it's all blue and this is blue. Oh, there's real blue. My eyes are blue-ish. Like it picks up green, so what the hell's wrong with it? It's actually a lot greener than that was. But anyway, Pulmozyme, Dornase alpha. It's an enzyme that you inhale, breaks down your mucus and your eyes, and also a bunch of stuff that makes it really unsafe for pregnant women to be in the room for an hour on either side of when I do this in the hospital. No one can come in for an hour. That's what I'm trying to say. I use that to break up the mucus before I do this, and hypertonic saline, which is just really, really concentrated salt water. And that causes you to cough because it's like an osmosis thing where salt lines the inside of your lungs, pulls water from the outside in, and that loosens up the mucus. It literally just like, here's, you can imagine that, right? Inhale salt. Just go get some table salt and go, and you'll know what I'm talking about because it feels like that. Brand new Trikafta drug looks like this. Focus, you little doodle. Come on, you can do it. You can do better. There's two you're supposed to take in the morning that are identical. Two of those basically in the morning. One blue one at night, which is just Iva+Teza. That's Elexa-Caftor. And Teza-Caftor, or whatever the hell. It's like, Teza, I'm not going into that. Point is that you do that, and that's why this avocado's here. Because I needed it's a fat-soluble thingy. It needs fat. It needs fat to bind to. It needs fat to get anywhere in my body. I'm pretty sure I uploaded... No, I didn't. There was a video where I very stupidly flung my knife, and I was just doing this as I do it again, like a fucking dipshit. I was just doing this where I like throw. This is the exact knife too, so you can see why that's a problem. It actually still has my blood on it. Good thing it's a black knife, because otherwise this would look pretty shitty. Me irresponsibly spinning knives around on camera, no less. This is the Caiston, which is even cooler because it doesn't need a compressor. It doesn't compress air and blast it through a tiny micro hole, which is how that thing makes air compresses, shoots into this little doodle, and pulls it in this. I can't describe the thing of the casing right now, or of how that specifically works, but I will describe this because it's much cooler. You literally just press the on button on a battery pack. I kid you not. It's just, that's it. That's all it is. You press on, and come on. There we go. There's some. I just finished this. And this is the antibiotic as Trionam. Like, it's worse than the hypertonic saline for me. It's just really sharp. Eat this avocado and get back to when I can take that drug. This weird jacket vest thing. It's called a Monarch, like a butterfly. Doesn't it look so much like a butterfly? I agree. Yeah, it's identical. It's cordless, which is kind of cool. This is my PT machine. I used to get daily PT sessions. I've had enough of that. I also don't think I'm going to be able to pause this, so. Tea. Yum. I'm actually not sure if tea is actually safe to use because it has a bunch of tannins in it, which are similar to fats. Let's show the Monarch. Oh, God, this stupid mirrored camera is really hard to deal with. I've been doing decent with it, but like, come on. I'm using Open Broadcast Studio, right? So that's how I record these videos. And it's quite flustering. So you got this little remote. I'll just actually leave it attached. You press the on button. Focus. If you heard that, you did, because I'm next to the microphone. That is because these little pods, that is like basically it's like a bass speaker, only it's a shake weight. No, it's more a shake weight. Point is, there's therapy 1, therapy 2, therapy 3, which I have preset to specific frequencies. Where it says 10, 10, 5, that means the frequency is 10, the intensity, the middle one, is 10, and then the length of time between sessions or between coughs is 5, but you'll actually see it's set to about an hour. And now my lungs are totally getting kerbobbled up. It's fun, I know, right? So, ow. No clue if this is safe for people, especially for people who aren't as heavy as I am. CF patients, I've heard. I don't meet a lot of them, face to face at least, because we have to be 5 feet apart, or at least that's a general good rule. I have avoided that almost intentionally because I've kind of always felt out of place in the world of CF until recently, because I felt like, oh, I'm doing so well, was past tense, doing so well that like I didn't want to like take away from people who were in worse shape than I was. And then I went to the hospital 12 times in the last 3 years, and it's possibly more than that. I think 13 now. So, and got, enough PICC lines. This will focus. Right there, you can see, oh, it's so hard to see. You can see these little dots. That's where they go in with a PICC line, and they do like stab you in the brachial vein and go into your heart and pump you full of antibiotics, all that stuff. This is super effective. Like, if you can't tell, this is what this thing is doing, real quick. Like, it's shaking the balls out of me. I'm not sure I can say that. It's pretty cool. Otherwise, great doctors, because they can be anybody. Now it's telling me to cough, but I don't need to, because I'll do that as I want. So why don't you just keep doing your job? Thanks. It's a really bad idea to do this if you're not present, because one, it can fuck up your back. I have pinched so many parts of my back. Like, it feels like a pulled muscle, but it actually is more like, I'm not sure if it's like it's a twang up and down your spine. If you, like, if I were to like reach over and try and grab a 10-pound weight, I did that correctly because I kept my back straight, but still, if you were to do it wrong, it just accidentally, I'm way ADHD here. This is going to be a brutal dude to edit. So, this sucks ass. Also, I think I may have destroyed a kidney or have appendicitis. Can't really tell, but there's like a super searing, stabbing pain, kind of like, ow. See, that right there, just throwing yourself off balance when you're being shook to death is a stupid idea. I can't continue. This hurts like hell. What the hell is going on? That sucks, man. Okay, I'm sorry to destroy the video with like mid-range bullshit, but right there is, I was like, this started like 2 days ago. It's like right there. That's what's in my abdomen at the moment. That's not cool. That hurts. I mean, I was shaking myself a lot, and I thought it was like, oh, maybe it's just a gas bubble or what? Maybe it's just I ate something wrong. Maybe whatever. And it's like, nope. This is the third day. This is the third day this has been going on. So I was trying to do a day in the life of. That's part of it. I mean, I have the arthritic effect. I'm gonna stop calling it arthritis. It's called arthritis. It's CF arthritis, but I hate that name. It makes me feel like an old lady. Like, just like right here, man. It's right there. It's in between. I think I may have broken my kidney finally with all these antibiotics, steroids, and horse shit. That's alpha-methoxazole and trimethoprim, two comboed into a one badass pill that punches MSSA and gram positives in the dick. And I also take ciprofloxacin sometimes. No, you can never take these together. I'm just saying you can take, this is what I take generally. And then when I'm not on an antibiotic, then I take azithromycin, an antibiotic. And I personally have a theory on this, which I will now voice immediately and then upload to YouTube like a genius. No, really, I actually think I should say this. I don't think it's safe to be inhaling antibiotics all the time. I subjectively am coughing blood from this crap. Like, I don't do that unless I'm taking tobramycin for more than a month at a time. Tobramycin is horrific. It's just that it works really well because it's horrific. I mean, think about the job. It's to kill life. Antibiotics. Also, you guys should really get some avocados. Freaking awesome. Our second part of this day would be the workout, which I'm going to try and get to because, like, ow. But let me fix this, and I will get back to you immediately because this is a video that you will see where a jump cut will happen, and woo!